Alright, folks, we are a go. The gloves are off now for these truck drivers, as 7 of the round of 8 drivers are fighting for 3 more spots in the round of 8 for a championship 4 spot in Phoenix. It all comes down to Martinsville, known as the Paperclip. Who gets the grandfather clock after 200 laps around this Paperclip racetrack, and who joins Corey Heim at a shot for the championship weekend at Phoenix Raceway next weekend? We'll find out at the end of 200 laps around this Paperclip. Looking at Roger Carruth, which was announced over the week that he'll be going full time in the O'Reilly Series next season in 2026, driving for 2 teams, Junior Motorsports and Jordan Anderson Racing next season. And there's another driver, Caden Honeycutt, who switched over to Heim Racing, taking over for Stuart Friesen, and he's made a name for himself in the truck series so far this season, but trying to go out with a bang by advancing himself into the championship race at Phoenix next weekend. Does he have what it takes to win at Martinsville? He looked pretty strong the last time we were at Martinsville in the spring. Can he back that up? We'll find out as the night progresses. Yep. We'll see what Caden Honeycutt can do. We will see. Jeez, all 8 drivers in the round of 8 for the trucks qualified in the top 10. How about that? So it's not going to be easy to try to fight for 4 spots. Well, technically 3 spots, since Corey Heim is already locked in. Right behind him, Tyler Ankrum, who's also looking for a championship 4 spot after winning at Rockingham and put himself in this position. That's his only win of the season, trying to win his way into the championship race once again. All right, here we go for the command to fire engines here at Martinsville for the trucks. How about that? Crank him up, gang. Crank him up. And the truck's engines roar to life in Martinsville, Virginia, as we're about to go racing for 200 laps around the Paperclip for the Slim Jim 200 for the NASCAR Craftsman Trucks Series. Who gets into the championship race at Phoenix? We'll find out at the end of 200 laps. Hey, John. Yeah, I agreed. Last night, the Mazda MX-5 Cup race took place last night at Martinsville, and it was very fun. Ended in a photo finish with 3/1000ths of a second being the margin of victory. Last year's Cup race at Martinsville featured race manipulation from 23, 3, and 1. Yep, from Bubba Wallace, Austin Dillon, and Ross Chastain. When Bubba Wallace said, "I think I have a tire going down," and Ross Chastain and Austin Dillon's crew saying, "Does the one know the deal?" And yeah, he should. Yeah, that was clearly like suspicion that was race manipulation. But anyways, back to the truck race. The trucks are now rolling out onto the track for their pace laps. Looking at Ty Majeski, who's trying to go, who's trying to advance into the championship four once again, like he did last year. That got him the Truck Series championship last year. Can he do it tonight once again? We'll find out at the end of 200 laps. Now looking at Lane Riggs, who was probably, if I'm correct, he was probably the second best driver this season, right behind Corey Heim, who was obviously the number one best of this season. He's trying to look for his first championship four appearance after just missing out the postseason last season. Will he be able to do it? He's known as one of the he is he's pretty well known for his short track success. Got his first career win at Milwaukee last year, and at Bristol, went back to back last year, and that's been pretty successful this season. Now, and he's looking for his first championship four appearance. Can he win tonight at Martinsville? We'll find out. He starts on the pole next to last week's winner, Gio Ruggiero. Then row 2 finds Corey Heim, the most dominant driver of the season, and Ty Majeski. And row 3 finds Caden Honeycutt and Tyler Ankrum. Oh my gosh, Regan Smith almost said Unkrum. What? Oh my gosh. There's row 4 finds Roger Kruth and Grant Enfinger. Rounding out the top 10 finds Daniel Hemrick, who won the last time we were at Martinsville. And Andres Perez, rounding out the top 10. Then it's Ben Rhodes, Tanner Gray, Brendan Queen, who will be going full-time in the Truck Series next season for Colleague Racing. Then Dawson Sutton alongside him. Then it's Matt Crafton, who will be retiring at the end of this season alongside Corey LaJoy. Then it's Connor Mosack and Chandler Smith, Jack Wood and Bailey Curry rounding out the top 20 positions. Then Brent Cruz and Jake Garcia, and then you see the rest of the field. One of the most notable names, Casey Mears, making his first Truck Series start. And this Sunday, Casey Mears will make his 600 NASCAR start all around in both Trucks, Xfinity, and Cup Series all around. Haunted house. Okay, that's one way to put it. Well, there's only one way to find out. After 200 laps. Yep, 12 degrees in the turns. There's no banking on the straights, obviously. So it's basically a flat track. And 800 feet from both front and back stripes, as this place is mainly known as the Paperclip, with its long straights and tight corners. Yep, 50, 50, 100 is the stage breakdown, and pit window is 160 to 160 laps. So these drivers should have no issue throughout this race, for the most part. All right, and the lights are out on the pace car, so we're going green this time by. And very soon the pace truck will be diving behind the pit wall. And there he goes, making the hard left turn into the infield, into the garage area. And it's time to let them loose. 7 drivers fighting for the final 3 spots for the championship 4. Corey Heim has already advanced. Who gets the final 3 spots at the end of 200 miles? The green flag is in the air, and we're underway at Martinsville for the trucks. And already Lane Riggs pulls out to an early lead over Gio Rogero, as everybody trying to get in line on the bottom lane. And it looks as though the first 5 trucks already break free single file. Then it's the battle for the 6th spot, as Roger Caruth still hangs tough on the inside of Tyler Ankrum, trying to take away the 6th spot away. And it looks as though Ankrum is going to fall in line right behind Caruth. So no harm, no foul. Now Grant Enfinger is going to try to find a place in line. Does he get it right in front of Daniel Hemrick? No, he does not. Still stuck on the high lane. Nah, that's too much of a small space to fit there. Nope. And now Grant Enfinger gets in line right in between Hemrick and Ben Rhodes. Meanwhile, looking at Corey LaJoie and Andres Perez side by side, this is for the 12th position. Will LaJoie be able to clear Perez? Yes, he will. Oh, contact between the 44 and the 88. Crafton trying to peek his nose underneath Andres Perez. Will he be able to get it? Side by side. Gonna have some help from Connor Mosack, it looks like. Still bumping and banging doors. Oh, hang on to it. Now Connor Mosack's gonna try to make it 3 wide, entering the turn 3. Oh my gosh, that's tight. And around goes Andres Perez into the wall. Watch out. Caution is out. That didn't take long. Yeah, Andres Perez kind of dove it in late. They were kind of 3.5 wide there. Yeah, Mosack got into Crafton, who got into Andres Perez. Yeah, Perez was just an innocent bystander. Nothing he could do about that. That's unfortunate.
John, they say with Latza, you'll become a maestro. Yeah, maestro of coffee. So it has nothing to do with music. It does just coffee. Shall I go again? Please don't.
Enjoy the pleasure of a masterfully crafted coffee and feel like an Italian barista at home.
Just feel my whole do.
Discover Latza blends now.
I need that one. That is my G flat. Most days, there's no way these kids are up before 11. I know, big news. What's the key to a win today? That's not when I went to high school. What do I say? Hey, look, how's my hair? Don't skip leg day. Oh, is this my cap? Where's my cap? What's this? Hey, wake up! There's only 6 more hours to kickoff!
Just 10 laps in here at Martinsville Speedway. We're under caution for contact between Crafton and Andre.
Yep, and we're back as there are repairs being made to the 44 truck. As we take a look once again. Yeah, there was contact with Mosack. He got into Crafton, and Crafton got into the 44. And Dallara is along for the ride. There's no fault on Crafton's part, nor on Andres Perez's part. It's just Connor Mosack kind of dove it in late into the corner. And it's still pretty early in the race to be doing those kind of moves. So not so sure what Connor Mosack was thinking there. Well, that sucks for Andres Perez. Yeah, I mean, last week, Gio Ruggiero got his first career win in the Truck Series because teammate Corey Heim stayed committed to him and pushed him to victory.
That's a good feeling. He hasn't announced what he's doing for next year, but you have to think that winning this race last week at Talladega, the Truck Series, buoys his chances and opportunities for seasons to come. So, congrats to Gio. This is one of those top talents that's kind of positioning himself.
All right, double wide as we're about to come back to the restart. So it's Lane Riggs, Ruggiero, Majeski, Heim, and Honeycutt, the top 5. Coming to the restart zone once again. Green flag, back in the air. Dead even on the jump between Riggs and Ruggiero as contact made before they enter turn 1. But Lane Riggs once again gets the jump off the turn 2. As Ruggiero is now fighting for second, but here comes Majeski with a big run on the inside. He's going to have the preferred line entering turns 1 and 2. Not so much advantage that he has because Ruggiero just drives it around the outside, trying to clear him, but still not clear entering 3. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, everybody's fanning out, trying to get in line. Looks as though everyone gets it sorted out back there. And Ruggiero clears Majeski now. He'll maintain the second spot as Majeski falls in line in third. And now he's got Corey Heim all over the back bumper of the 98. While that was going on, Lane Riggs is saying, bye-bye, boys. I'm out of here. It's already opened up to like a 1.3 second advantage over, now 1.4 second advantage over Ruggiero. Yep, everyone pretty much single file, except for those last few lines. Oh, we got smoke coming out of the right front of the 42. Looks like Matt Mills, it looked like. Meanwhile, here's Matt Crafton. Jeez, Crafton, what are you doing? What was Crafton doing? He just brake checked the 41. And Timmy Hill had no time to react. He just plowed into the 41. What the heck was Crafton doing there? Oh, yellow's out once again. For what now? What's the yellow for now? Oh? Oh. Fluid on the track from Andres Perez, they said. Yep, there he is. Already 2 cautions in like 25 laps. What are we doing? Well, technically, one is only for a wreck, and the other one is only for fluid. So, I don't know. Call it what you want.
Patients put their best smile forward. It's one more way. Aspen Dental is in your corner.
Ever wonder how NASCAR Club Series playoffs work? Let God's Basic break it down for you. NASCAR is a bracket system with eliminations at 16, 12, 8, and 4. How to advance, win races, or survive the cut. Outlast the pack, finish first among the championship 4, and you're doing donuts and victory lane. And trust me, Toyota's ready for victory lane. Now you're up to speed. In
Imagine if we could tell everyone here that Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance and save people money. Oh, what's this? A fan is run out onto the field and there's no bird pants. Bird speed pants? And it's over sensitive. Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty.
do it all with Steel Battery. Now is the best time to save big on over 40 hardworking Steel tools. Hurry into your local Steel dealer or shop online.
The DQ Sauce and Toss Chicken Strip Basket comes in your choice of honey barbecue or new sweet chili. Layered flavor at the top, bottom, and everywhere in between. That's the Sauce and Toss Chicken Strip Basket. Get it delivered today. Only at DQ. Sunday on Fox is an NFC East rivalry. Rookie Jackson Dart takes on Ertz, Barkley, and the Eagles. Or McCaffrey, the Niners take on.
And we are back.
Action. Check local listings for the game in your area. That's Sunday only on Fox. Jackson Dart. He is fun to watch. What a rookie.
That whole team blew up against you. I think I said that right, but what an exciting team the Giants are to watch. And to watch how they get beat by the Broncos. Good team to watch when my Detroit Lions are on the back. So that'll be my
Well, Colts are
game.
beating all of your teams.
Oh, always a rivalry in the booth. We're ready to go to our choose here.
Nope.
Didn't see him put down any oil drying around the racetrack so far. I know there's reports of a lot of guys are hitting the choose box right here. Did you just see that? You saw Tyler Anchor hit the choose box?
That's normally a penalty, so
Yes.
we'll certainly take a look at that. I guess we're not choosing right now.
Oh, maybe I'll do it. Okay, we're choosing it first. They waved it off there.
They waved it off. They'll choose next time around. So during this caution, we noticed Matt Mills was getting a little help on track. He was stalled. So something going on with his truck. Maybe that's the culprit here for, you see the hood up there on 42. Maybe that was where the fluid was coming from. Meanwhile, let's get an update on
Craftsman Trucks on pin lane is 42 of Matt Mills and 13 of Jake Garcia. Mills looked like he had the hood up, so maybe that's where the fluid was coming from. Not 100% sure, but probably. It's possible.
He hates his truck. It's pushing. It won't turn into 40-acre field. But guess what? He's running third.
Won't turn into 40-acre field. I remember that quote. That kind of reminds me from the 2014 Coca-Cola 600 during Radioactive, where I think it was Trevor Bayne who said that his car wouldn't turn into 40-acre field.
these two have that dynamic relationship, so much mutual respect and understanding. That man right there can give a truck two-time Majeski before this thing is over. That will be turning.
But anyways, the lights are out on the pace truck, so we're going back green this time by. It's going to be 22 laps to go in stage number 1 when they get the green. Restart zone. Green flag back in the air. Oh! Stack up on the front stretch. Look out! Big stack up on the front stretch. That was not what Lane Riggs needed, and that allowed Ty Majeski to get the lead. Now he's got Corey Heim on the back bumper. What the heck just happened to Riggs? Did he miss the shift or something? Looked like Lane Riggs just missed the shift. That was not what Lane Riggs needed at all. Here it is. Yep, he just missed the shift. That was a big stack up. Somehow that was not a major accident. Somehow, and thank God that wasn't a major accident. Yeah, Kid and Honeycutt literally couldn't do anything since everyone stacked up on the inside lane. Now Daniel Hemrick, oh man, the tail is pretty much gone on that 19 truck. Holy cow. Oh, contact between Tanner Gray and Lane Riggs. Lane Riggs trying to get back the positions he's lost after missing this shift on that restart.
He really needs to get every point possible here. His playoffs are on the line. I almost tried too hard to get too much in the back right away, knowing that it was on me, that I did something wrong. You want to make a small mistake and make an even bigger mistake. That's his challenge right now for Lane Riggs. There's a lot of this race left. He's probably not going to get back to win the stage. But he's possibly getting a few more spots.
Yeah, a stage win is probably unreachable for Lane Riggs, but collecting stage points, that's fine. Meanwhile, we got a battle for position between Brent Cruz and Raja Caruth. This is for the 9th spot, it looks like, as Cruz takes over that position from Caruth. Oh. Yeah, that damage on the front nose of Raja Caruth is probably hindering his progress. It's really hurting him, it looks like. Oh my, Ben Rhodes, the tail end of that truck really buckled up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Rhodes. That's the type of damage you see when someone backs into the wall with that kind of damage. Oh, sliding off that corner. Hang on to it, Rhodes. Just hanging on to that 90 truck for all it's worth. Oh, Caruth slides up the racetrack. Watch out, Norm Benning. Now they're working around Norm Benning in the 6th truck, who had that scary fire last week. Oh, and around goes Benning. Hang on to it. Jeez, that's so... Wow. My gosh. Somehow Benning was able to save that truck. Thanks to like I believe Brendan Queen, who got into him and saving his truck. Oh, some water pouring out of that 19 of Daniel Hemrick. That's not good. Yeah, they're splitting Norm Benning, and yeah, Brendan Queen just got into the left rear, and thanks to Brendan Queen's truck, Benning was able to keep it straight. Wow. I actually thought it was Corey LaJoy. Nope, that was Brendan Queen. Are you late to the party? No, you're not. No, you're not, NASCAR fan. Well, we're past halfway through stage one, so yeah, we're past halfway in stage one, so not too late, I will say. Hope it doesn't rain. Well, as of right now, it doesn't look like any clouds in the area for Martinsville for tonight's truck race, so we're good for now. But in terms of the cup race on Sunday, keep your fingers crossed. It might be cloudy. Yeah. Well, I'll have to keep an eye on the weather when I get the chance.
Money moves aren't as absurd as you think. John, they say with Lavazza, you'll become a maestro. Yeah, maestro of coffee. So it has nothing to do with music. It does just coffee. Coffee. Shall I go again? Please don't.
Enjoy the pleasure of a masterfully crafted coffee and feel like an Italian barista at home.
As of right now for Sunday, for the race at Martinsville Speedway on Sunday, it's looking pretty cloudy. Right now it's saying 61 degrees, cloudy skies. Hope Giggles doesn't make the championship for real, NASCAR fan, for real. Yeah, and we're looking at Daniel Hemrick, who had water pushing out of the hood of that truck. And Hemrick's down and away. Yeah, and Hemrick's in a deep hole now. And remember, that damage came from that stack up on the restart when Lane Riggs missed the shift and couldn't get it going. Benning has got more TV time than usual. Yeah. Yeah, last week when his truck caught on fire, and today when Norm Benning was in the middle of the traffic, was in the middle of the field, and he was in the way, and he got spun. Yeah, like, Norm, what are you doing? But anyways, back to the restart. Looks like Roger Carruth making it 3 wide underneath Brent Cruz and Brendan Queen, trying to gain as much points as possible. But anyway, for the lead, here comes Corey Heim to the inside of Ty Majeski, side by side for the top spot. Oh, he moves the 98 up high. Still can't clear the 98 down the backstretch. Entering turns 3 and 4 now. And Majeski's not going to fight him off too much. Now Heim goes back to the point. Meanwhile, looking at Lane Riggs, currently in the 6th spot, trying to get as much points and positions as possible, trying to make up the ground he's lost after that one restart where he missed the shift. Meanwhile, final lap in stage 1, and Heim, after starting in the 3rd position, it looked like, he's going to come home late in this stage. Running through turns 3 and 4, the championship leader will win stage number 1. Not too bad. Not too bad. I will break the odd-year curse and win the championship at Phoenix. Yeah, no you're not, Joey. I hope you don't on Sunday. Well, stage 1 is complete. Stage 2 coming up next. I'm surprised Benning didn't wreck anyone. Didn't wreck anyone else. Yeah. Yeah, after he got spun out by Brendan Queen by being in the middle of the field. I'm surprised no one else got involved in that.
Denny's has 5 slams starting at $5. Full meals, snack high and under budget. 5 slams starting at $5. It's genius. Find your booth at Denny's and join the new Denny's Rewards for even more smart savings.
Rookie of the Year, Gio Ruggiero. You spelled Ruggiero wrong. It's not Ruggiero. It's not Ruggiero. It's Ruggiero. Any reason Clayton Green didn't run so far? Clayton Green? Who's Clayton Green? The 2 truck? I didn't even see him. I didn't even see him out in the field. Either that or I wasn't even paying attention. Norm's equipment is terrible.
Stage number 1 in the books. Corey Heim picks up that win. And how about that run, that stage for the 9? A grand wasn't happy earlier with this truck, guys. On the outside looking in and a must win. And here he is third.
Seems like we didn't talk about him at all, Jamie, and just you see that truck perfectly clean. Has found his way to the front right there. That's exactly what he needs to do. If you're the rest of those competitors, don't even let him sniff the lead, right? You want to keep him back there, keep him behind you. He's found a way.
So Martin Lane Briggs led 27 laps until his restart issue couldn't get it shifted into third or fourth gear. Ty Majeski led 20 laps. Corey Heim the last 8 laps.
That mistake as we see Garrett open up.
And pit stops happening only for a few drivers, including Brendan Butterbean Queen, who has right side damage to that 7 truck after the little skirmish he had with Norm Benning. Yeah, there he is.
Possible strategies tonight. This is one strategy that could play out. If you go ahead and hit right here, you can make it to the end of the race if you need to from this point right here. So any of the trucks that were maybe struggling just a little bit, they go ahead and hit the road. But as you see right there, none of these guys that did it were playoff drivers. And I think that kind of tells you where their minds are going to be at. Stage 2 will be where that pit stop will happen for the majority of our trucks that are up for me. I'm surprised nobody took the gamble here. There's some guys that didn't really have a lot to lose. So I'm a bit surprised, but there's still a lot of racing left to go.
Daniel Hemrick, though, he's got that damage, must come down and continue work on that.
Daniel Hemrick back on pit lane, trying to get some more repairs done to that truck.
Nobody else got lapped and back in the lead lap. So you just try to put that truck up as good as you can and give your driver everything you can to tell him to go to battle with it. And so look, it's not going to be perfect, right? It's going to be something he's going to have to make do with.
Amanda? Yeah, it's probably not going to be pretty either. And as you guys just said, he got that big lap back. I was talking to Kevin Bellacore. He hopes that they can stay on it right now. Radiator issues for Daniel Hemrick, and they are having temperature issues with him out on track. And Brad, you were saying that there's a lot of racing left in this.
Hey, Kylan.
Exactly what you know Daniel Hemrick is hoping. Kevin Bellacore said, we are going to give it everything we can. We're going to keep on trying. full-time ride, got that win here in March. Ours championship hopes over. They're going to keep digging. Stay with us. Stage number 2 coming up.
Gary, used car shopping can't hurt you.
Whatever came.
Come out and I'll show you a better way.
Well, you saw.
I know. I said nearly half of all used cars have been in an accident. But there's no reason to shop with fear.
Well, show me Carfax.
Knowing how a car's accident history can impact price means you don't have to overpay.
I wasn't scared.
Sure. Can we talk about the PJs?
I'll talk about it as long as you put a pause in, because I like these things.
No fear, just Fox. Say show me at Carfax.com.
Sensodyne is our first line of defense against sensitivity. When people are experiencing sensitivity, they're experiencing an exposed layer of the tube. Sensodyne helps by creating a protective barrier on those exposed areas. I love Sensodyne because it works.
Take on rounded rusted bolts with Craftsman overdrive tools. You need that back. Craftsman. What you build, builds you. With 20 fantasy movies on Tubi will be free forever.
I'll be a stupid in a stinky boat.
Forever.
Oh, no.
Get more of what you want this season during the Kia Fall Savings Event. Like more adventure and more fun. During Kia's Fall Savings Event, get 0% in Kia offer for 28 months, plus 1,000 retail bonus cash and select 2025 Sorrento models.
Back when all these great roads were built, some turned out straight as an arrow, others long and winding. Up on switchbacks, hairpins, breathtaking views, it's almost as if X3, X5, and X7 proudly assembled in South Carolina at BMW's largest plant worldwide. Lease the BMW X3 4569 come on from the loyalty credit up to $1,000.
Come on. Now we are back as they just did the choose rule, it looks like. Alright, so yeah, Roger Carruth with that pushed in nose, trying to do the best he can in that 71 truck. Here they come, 2 by 2. So it's Heim, Majeski, Enfinger, Ankrum, and Gray, the top 5. Green flag, stage 2 underway. And the outside lane did not get going whatsoever. And Roger Carruth wasting no time on the inside, trying to take the 7th spot away. Look at Lane Riggs going down almost 3 wide underneath Tanner Gray. Lane Riggs trying to make something work on the outside line. Yeah, I just realized you have a new avatar or new profile picture. What is that? Well, meanwhile, the battle for 5th is going on as Lane Riggs around the outside is trying to make something work, trying to clear Tanner Gray off the corner, and he will do so. So Lane Riggs back inside the top 5 now. As behind him, Ken Honeycutt is all over the back bumper of Roger Carruth. Oh, it's the profile picture is when you were at Talladega. Oh, okay. Looks nice. understandable that you wanted to change it. I can respect that. On board with Kid and Honeycutt, still running in the 8th position, trying to find a way around Raja Caruth. Get out of here.
Stayed out. They have not pitted yet in this race. First time in 10 years, back in 9th in the 77, and each team has 2 sets of sticker tires.
I love that encore there with Kate Honeycutt. You can hear the rev limiter at the end of the straightaway. Those temps have increased the speed of the racetrack. It means that the engines will right at their limits. So
Oh.
you're driving one of these trucks, and when you get on the rev limiter, you just want to stay in the gas.
Oh, got to the bumper once again. Honeycutt trying to rough Raja Caruth up. He's trying to get to the bumper, trying to move him up the racetrack because he wants that 7th position. But Raja's not giving it to him so easily. Whoa! Almost got to him. Now he's going to go to the inside. He's got to have the preferred line. There he goes. And behind him, whoa! Hang on with Caruth. Something happened off the corner. He's got a flat tire, and around it goes the 77, hard in the wall. 71, hard in the wall. And that possibility is it for Caruth. That might be it for Raja Caruth's championship hopes. Raja, you didn't win. Raja, you didn't win. That sucks for Caruth. Yep, there was a contact between the 71 and 52, and the left rear is down at that point, and around he goes, hard in the wall.
Doing all he could with all the damage he already had from earlier contact.
He's not going to be very happy over this. Not only did his day get ruined, but that contact with Kate Honeycutt was pretty tough.
Raja Caruth trying to race his way into the
Is Gio making it to the playoffs? No. Gio Ruggiero wasn't part of the playoffs to begin with, Kylan.
Full-time racing in the Xfinity Series. Part-time will be for Junior Motorsports, so a very happy week for Raja, but sad ending here. Since on the track, an extremely damaged race.
Not the way Raja Caruth wanted to go out, since he's going to Junior Motorsports and Jordan Anderson Racing next year in the O'Reilly Series. He won last week. How is he not making it to the playoffs? He wasn't part of the playoffs to begin with, Kylan.
Most days, there's no way these kids are up before 11. I know, big news in town. What's the key to a win today? That's when I won the Heim. Hey, how's my hair? Don't skip birthday, folks. Is this my camera? Where's my camera? There's only 6 more hours to kick off.
Salty sea air and burnt rubber. Big skies.
sometimes the drivers that make it into the playoffs that are not in the playoffs. Well, well, I believe you're referring to when Gio Ruggiero was part of the playoffs for the first couple of races, but was eliminated. But since Gio Ruggiero wasn't was eliminated early in the playoffs, he had nothing to lose. So that's why he won at Talladega, but he was not part of the postseason to begin with. I believe that's what you're referring to when he was part of the playoffs, but he was eliminated early, so he had nothing to lose going into Talladega when he won. Is that what you're talking about?
So it has nothing to do with music. Because I love this coffee. Shall I go again? Please don't.
Enjoy the pleasure of a masterfully crafted coffee and feel like an Italian barista at home.
Just feel my whole do like it.
Discover the pots of blends now.
I need that one. That is my G.
It's the Craftsman Trucks Series playoffs now. This survival of the fastest time frame. To be a champion, you best not look back.
Roger Cruz going back to the garage with a broken heart and a very wrecked racetrack. Brought out a big caution for tonight. 123 laps still to go. Let's take another look a little further back where this all started.
Yeah, here it is again. Ken Honeycutt gets to the back bumper of the 71, tries to move him off the racetrack. Now he goes down low, tries to go side by side through 3 and 4. Yeah. And yep, there's the contact right there with the right rear. That was enough to cut the tire, and around it goes. Bam! Into the wall.
As soon as those make contact, it cuts that tire out instantly. Martinsville is just a short track. This is part of short track racing. It's not fun. But you're going to have contact. Unfortunately for Roger, like I said, the contact was just in the wrong spot. That exhaust pipe against the tire, and it's over.
Let's listen to Kate Honeycutt's radio.
It's just slight contact with the rear wheels, with Honeycutt's right rear and Roger Carruth's left rear. Just slight contact, and that's all it took. It doesn't take much here at Martinsville.
That is short track racing right there. And, now there's a certain element that you got to refocus your driver if you're, Honeycutt spotter and team. Refocus your driver also. That's getting in still. That's behind us now. We got to look forward. Yeah, now we're looking at the points as they run right now. It's a tie for the transfer.
Yeah, over the radio, Ken and Honeycutt felt very remorseful. Can I live stream all the championship races? Well, for the Truck Series, that's a no. Xfinity Series, it's probably going to be regular reactions. For the Xfinity Series, it depends on how the Xfinity Series goes, because normally during the Xfinity Series finale, it ends under the lights at Phoenix. So it depends on what happens in the Xfinity Series. Maybe possible regular reactions, I don't know. But for Cup Series, yeah, definitely live reactions. But anyways, back green here in Martinsville, and Corey Heim once again on the jump. But now we got a new player going for second. Here comes Grant Enfinger. But don't look now, because here comes Lane Riggs all over the back bumper of the 9. He's going to try to go 3 wide with Enfinger. He's going to put the bumper to him. And it worked for Lane Riggs. He just muscled past Enfinger for the 3rd spot. But here comes Enfinger back to the inside. He didn't appreciate that. Lane Riggs did not appreciate that. Enfinger didn't appreciate that. Is everybody jockeying for position? Whoa, hang on to it, Ankrum. A little stack up, no harm, no foul. As now Brent Cruz now goes by Ben Rhodes. As in front of them, as Tyler Ankrum is being pushed by the 41. I believe that's Brennan Jones in the 41. Trucks is your favorite series? Nice.
Gary holds records for most wins in a season. 10 most top 3 finishes in a season. 17, 9 straight coming into this race.
Oh, look out.
Become the last leader most ever in a season. Something that Mike Skinner
As now Brent Cruz is now to the inside of Kid and Honeycutt. Side by side. This for the 8th spot.
laps and counting now. He leads 84 laps tonight. He takes over the most laps led ever in a season.
Great shot. There's a lot of racing left too.
Can he get there? Oh, tight squeeze there. Now he's working on the inside of Brandon Jones in the 41. I believe that's Brandon Jones in the 41. Are you serious? It's Connor Jones? Pfft, come on. Why is that prick still racing? Why is that prick still racing? He should be nowhere near a stock car or a stock truck. Watch out, that was a little close there between the ThorSport teammates of Ben Rhodes and Matt Crafton. But no harm, no foul.
We've seen it in Martinsville plenty of times with the Truck Series. Absolutely, Kate Honeycutt is still desperate for these points. He's surrounded with trucks that have fresher tires than he has. He needs to put those guys out here for the next 9 laps to finish out this stage. Those points are too valuable to lose.
Am I gonna do live stream reactions for San Diego Trucks? Well, if it's either on a Friday, if it's on a Friday afternoon, I could, but if it's on a Saturday, no.
A little bit of separation from him back to Connor Jones right now, which would be the next truck on those tires, with fresh tires. So he can just keep that second interval that he's got right now, then get through the next yellow and your fresh tires and figure out what happens from there.
Man, Corey Heim up front, he is making this thing look so easy. Speaking of which, there's a so-called announcement that's supposed to be made this weekend, coming from Sam Hunt Racing for Toyota, and I pray to God that I hope that it's going to be a Corey Heim announcement that he's joining Sam Hunt Racing in the O'Reilly Series next season, because he's too good for trucks. He is way too good for trucks, Corey Heim. I hope that's the announcement this weekend for Sam Hunt Racing, that Corey Heim is going to join that team in the O'Reilly Series for 2026. Whoa, oh, Jesus, who is that? Who is that? 22. Is that Josh Rayum? Is that Josh Rayum in the 22 that was blocking Corey Heim? I don't know if that was Josh Ram or that's Josh Ram in the 33. I'm not so sure. Meanwhile, final lap in stage 2. Oh, hang on to it. VO2. Oh, Malcolm Wickerson. Don't know who that is. But anyways, Corey Heim sweeps the stages. Oh, Frankie Muniz. Oh, okay. So the 22 was Josh Ram.
You're home for the holidays. You've dreamt of this moment. Back in the old room.
Hey, kiddo, I'll be right there.
At least you can get a deal on new shorts for Dad. Something with a little more coverage.
There's a reason we do all this shit together. Marching and battling over a bottle sheet. We harness this and put it in that so you can feel like this. Now you're up to speed. You mean?
Buy the Old Spice NFL collection. Buy the Old Spice NFL collection. Look like this. Old Spice NFL collection. Old Spice NFL collection. Old Spice NFL collection. Old Spice NFL collection. Okay.
The DQ Sauce and Toss Chicken Strip Basket comes in your choice of honey barbecue or new sweet chili. Layered with flavor from the top, bottom, and everywhere in between. That's the Sauce and Toss Chicken Strip Basket. Get it delivered today. Only at DQ.
Sensodyne is our first line of defense against sensitivity. When people are experiencing sensitivity, they're experiencing an exposed layer of the tooth. Sensodyne helps by creating a protective barrier on those exposed areas. I love Sensodyne because it works.
Yes! Time? Why the text here?
WeatherTech is the ultimate protection for your vehicle. Special reminders, no drill mud flaps, cargo liner, bump step, seat protector, and cuff.
What about my car?
Mac and cheese. The one and only.
Welcome back to the NASCAR Craftsman Trucks Series live from Martinsville. Well, we are 104 laps in, 96 to go, and it has been an eventful night for a couple of our playoff drivers. Let's take a look at our race recap.
Jamie, you mentioned that an eventful night. It started early on. We see your race started early on in the race, and late race. Not able to get in gear, then check out, then it calls all the way through there. Problems for multiple playoff drivers and multiple other drivers from the back. We see the caution right there. Daniel Humber getting some damage with it.
Was there a first lap crash in this race? No, there wasn't. The first wreck that happened was on lap 7 when Andres Perez wrecked out.
His day and his playoff chances are over. You just hate to see somebody's season come to an end, right? All the races and all the work to get to that point, and you want to be able to race it out in Martinsville all the way through to the end of the race. And man, such a tough break for us.
So the top 6 drivers have not yet been in tonight. The road will be open next time by. You mentioned Greg Cruz back in 7th last pitted on lap 55. He had those pressure tires. So here they come. Corey Heim is leading them down. Todd, they're coming your way.
And pit stops. This will take the drivers all the way through to the end of this race. And Heim wins the race off pit lane, followed by Majeski, Tanner Gray, Honeycutt, Lane Riggs, Brandon Finger, Connor Jones, Matt Crafton, Dawson Sutton, and Ben Rhodes.
Another truck with trouble on pit road. You see Tyler Anchor right there. Looked like they were having some trouble on the right front initially. Not sure what caused him to still be on pit road right now there, but tough break for him. He's done everything right up until this point. And to your point, Jamie, lost the pit.
Hey, Jeff Gordon, fan 24.
A little bit of a slow stop on the right front. Also watching that, but what I really took away from that also is you saw the opening for him because Roger Cruz no longer there.
Let's take a look at that pit stop you just talked about. Watch the right front.
Whoa, Ankrum a little slow on the right front. A little bit slow on the right front for Tyler Ankrum. That cost Ankrum some time on pit lane trying to get out of there. And more problems on the left side. And that just cost Ankrum a ton of positions on pit lane trying to get serviced up. Wow. Wow.
Guys, Roger Cruz is out of the race and out of the medical center. He's with Amanda. Yeah, David, as he walked over to the interview, I kind of shrugged his shoulders and said, "It happens." I know you've seen the replay at this point. Walk us through what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I was feeling really good about our chances. Our truck was, our intercars.com server was turning very well tonight, and it started with the 34 missing the ship on the restart and knocking the nose up, and kind of was battling and handling from that point. And obviously watching it here, it's just racing. I know it wasn't on purpose. You should see it. I mean, he did it. Corey Max did it in the spring, and a couple guys have done that same thing. So it obviously wasn't on purpose. Just bummer it was me. So yeah, heartbreaker for sure. I think we were in a really good spot.
You did your best, Raja. You did your best.
Great attitude. I don't think I could be that way and speak that well after such a hard
I know I couldn't be. I'll tell you that. I'd be pretty hot right now. And, racing is a very difficult sport. You don't fully control what happens to you. And some things happened outside of Roger's control today. And that's tough. And I think we've come to expect that out of Roger, though. He handles himself the right way and does things the right way. So, unfortunate for him. We definitely wanted to see him have the chances. We see the shoes taking place again right now. And
I hope Roger wins as much as Connor Zillage next season. Well, we will see what Roger Cruz can do in the O'Reilly Series next year. Yeah, just to make Ultimate 23 Karen mad. Yeah. Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, we got a mix-up. So it's Brent Cruz, the leader, with Gio Ruggiero. Green flag. Final stage on the way. We'll see how this turns out. Side by side for the lead between Ruggiero and Cruz. Tricon Garage teammates trying to go at it. And Ruggiero clears his teammate Cruz for the top spot as they're fanning out nearly 3 wide back there. Corey Heim trying to make up as many grounds as he's lost during that pit stop. Whoa, hang on to it, Jake Garcia. They stacked up. Somehow they still keep it straight for now. 3 wide. Tight, 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 tight. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Still 3 wide. Everyone's still trying to get sorted out as Connor Mosak's on the inside of Corey LaJoy. Oh. Meanwhile, Lane Riggs to the outside of Grant and Finger once again. Yeah, everybody is already. Yeah, everybody jostling for position now. This is a mix between old tires and new tires. Grandpa, I finished third at Talladega, but you still didn't win, Ty. Oh! Again, Corey Heim trying to get by Ty Majeski, but since he's mired back in traffic, it's kind of hard to do so to pick up all the ground that he's lost. Oh, now Heim puts the bumper to Majeski. He's trying to go at this point. To the inside of the 98 once again, trying to get there. Nope, still can't do it. Man, Majeski's really holding his own out there. But here comes Lane Riggs to the outside of Ken and Honeycutt, side by side. This is for the 11th spot. And it looks as though Riggs clears almost. He has the advantage over the 52. Okay, we get it, Kylan. I said that quote already. Meanwhile, back to the leaders as Brent Cruz and Gio Ruggiero have checked out from the field. So Tricon Garage teammates battling for the lead as their other Tricon Garage teammate Corey Heim is mired back in traffic, trying to get back to the positions he's lost as he's all over the back bumper of Connor Mosak. Oh, man. And Corey Heim clears Connor Mosak. That's for the 8th spot. Now Majeski's going to try to follow through, but not so much. Now Mosak's is being hounded by Ked and Honeycutt on the outside line. Oh, he tried to shut off Lane Riggs, but Lane Riggs is saying, "No way, I'm coming through." Do I think Roger Caruth replaces Alex Bowman? I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. Do I think Kyle Busch will not win next year? I hope Kyle Busch wins next year. And I'm not the biggest Kyle Busch fan. I used to hate Kyle Busch for a long time. But even as an anti-Kyle Busch fan nowadays, I hate seeing Kyle Busch struggle this badly. Hang on, Brennan Queen. Side by side with Tanner Gray. Almost contact. Well, beating up against each other. Still contact between the 15 and 7. Here comes Matt Crafton now to the inside. And Crafton takes advantage from Queen. Do I think Kurt Busch overcomes his concussion and comes back to race? I really do hope Kurt Busch comes back and races a few races, at least a couple times in the Cup Series, because he was nowhere near retirement when he was forced out with the concussion at Pocono. He was nowhere near retiring. At his age, he was 43 at the time in 2022. At his age, he was still good as ever. He was still racing very well. Yeah, he was still racing very good despite being in his mid 40s. He was still good as ever. Meanwhile, back to the race as Lane Riggs goes by Daniel Hemrick for the 7th spot. Now he's working on Bailey Curry. Now Ty Majeski now goes to the inside of Daniel Hemrick, trying to follow Lane Riggs through. And Caden Honeycutt now goes to the inside of Daniel Hemrick, following Majeski through. As we got a battle for the lead heating up between the Tricon Garage teammates, here comes Brent Cruz to the inside of Gio Ruggiero, and Cruz easily takes the lead. The 17-year-old back to the front here in the Truck Series. Holy cow. Oh, watch out. Watch the traffic. Watch the traffic, Cruz. Watch the traffic. Traffic wisely getting out of the way for Brent Cruz and Gio Ruggiero. Hey, Fox side by side. Thank you. Meanwhile, there's Corey Heim going by Jack Wood. But Jack Wood going back to the inside, trying to retake that 4th spot. No can do.
They did not, as it turns out, know what he was saying.
I know what you're saying, Cornell.
Mystery. Nobody knows football like Tom Brady.
Nice. Liberty Mutual customized. Wait, am I one of those Liberty Mutual?
Oh, 22 on the wall. Is that Josh Rayum? With 60 laps to go.
What happens in this one? Singles.
I believe that's Josh Rayum in the 22.
Oh, I like it. How are you doing?
Only pay for what you need.
When Graham killed the heavy V8, people had opinions. We had it wrong, and we're fixing it. You hear that? That's our heavy, and it's saying, I'm back.
Wait, that's AJ Waller? That's AJ Waller in the 22? What are these names? What are these names? I don't recognize any of these.
This chili's 3 for me is the best $10.99 you can eat. That's why we went to work on this game. You want to feel NASCAR the way we live it. Time is now. This was your place for anybody who won't come experience what you really like. The sound, the speed, the venue. All that's left to do is fire it up.
Well, you saw it in side by side. AJ Waller in the 22 truck went around, brought out the caution for the 7th time. All right, boys. Brad Keselowski, Regan Smith, put on your crew chief hats. Who pits here, if anyone?
Well, luckily we're both drivers, so we don't get it wrong on this, so we start talking about it.
Oh, all by himself. AJ Waller, all by himself, just went around, makes slight contact with the outside wall. Yep, he just lost it.
I don't know what you do if you're Lane Riggs, Keselowski, Kate Honeycutt. I don't know what you do if you're those guys right there. You don't want fresh tires right behind you. But do you risk giving up the track position?
Yeah, Honeycutt to me has one of the difficult decisions to make. I should say his crew chief has the difficult decision to make.
What, Brad? What, Brad? It's a kid in Honeycutt has a tough decision, but it's his crew chief.
Your tires on pit road, but if they don't, you're now buried and you're not going to get back out of that cycle.
And what we've seen, tires are worth a little something.
Yeah, you look at trucks, that found their way up in the track position. They found it with those tires.
Oh, the 91 isn't John Wood. That's Jack Wood.
See what happens.
I'm liking my spot here in the booth. That's much better than being a crew chief right now making this decision as we see him all pass through.
And there goes Jack Wood. Daniel Hemrick, Corey LaJoie, Bailey Curry. Nope, not many takers on. Surprisingly, not many takers during this pit stop stint. And Hemrick's down and away.
Hasn't been our night, really not it for our own fault. That restart damage just put him so far behind. But now he gets a chance to drive his way up to the front and make something happen.
Another name that was crazy was Sam Hornish. Sam Hornish Jr., former IndyCar driver. Drew Dollar. Psh. Drew Dollar's forgettable. Yeah, Drew Dollar is forgettable. The NASCAR bust. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm just looking on some of the info I'm seeing right now off of Discord, and someone just posted that a former NASCAR driver and former Supercars champion Marcos Ambrose for the past 2 years is in a harrowing battle with colorectal cancer. That's not good. Yep, two-time Supercars champion and NASCAR winner Marcos Ambrose is battling colorectal cancer. Hopefully he gets through it soon. Hopefully he gets well soon, because screw cancer. Honestly, screw cancer.
And try Maple Shower Max for steamy Bix Vapors. Welcome back to the NASCAR Craftsman Trucks Series live from Martinsville.
Alright, here we go. Back to the restart. Tricon Garage teammates balance side by side off the restart. Green flag. Brent Cruz on the jump, but here comes Ruggiero back to the outside. And does Cruz clear Ruggiero? Yes, he does. Now it's side by side between Chandler Smith and Gio Ruggiero. As Smith is trying to take the second spot away, he's going to get some help from Heim, but not so much. But that's exactly what Brent Cruz is wanting so far, because he is checking out for now. He is checking out. Oh! Chandler Smith not quite clear of the 17. Now he does. Chandler Smith up to second, and here comes his teammate, Corey Heim. Here comes Ruggiero's teammate, Corey Heim, going for third. Side by side, not quite there yet. Ruggiero holding his own. Meanwhile, behind him, Caden Honeycutt side by side with Ty Majeski. This is for the sixth spot. And it looks as though Honeycutt will take that position away. As this battle for third is still brewing between the Tricon teammates, as Ruggiero is not going down without a fight against his teammate. And it looks as though Corey Heim will finally clear Gio Ruggiero for the third spot. Corey Heim clears Ruggiero for the third spot. Now he's on attack from Lane Riggs. Lane Riggs trying to follow Corey Heim through, and yes, he will. Oh, big damage to the 5. Tony Breidinger, of course. And the 84 is also involved. Patrick Starpoli and the 84 also involved. Oh, LaJoy! Where are you going, LaJoy? Where are you going, LaJoy? Jesus, where are you going, LaJoy? Like, seriously, where was LaJoy going with that? Where was he going with that? That was a bit unnecessary on Corey LaJoy's part, to be honest. That was a bit unnecessary.
Take out mounted rusted bolts with Craftsman overdrive tools. You need that back. Craftsman, what you build, builds you. Put the work in.
Ever wonder how NASCAR Cup Series playoffs work? Outlast the pack, finish first among the championship four, and you're doing donuts in victory lane. Now you're up to speed. You in?
I never really believed people were more evil until I met Ted.
Blood had been drained from the body.
Those are hard to look at.
Dad, have you ever committed murder? I certainly could kill anyone anywhere. But I've had done something like that. Do we enjoy the chase? Do we enjoy the capture? Do we enjoy the whole thing? Hunting Bundy, streaming now on Fox Station.
Elevate your beauty routine with trusted specialists at Elite PMU. We offer an extensive menu of services, which includes nano brows, lip blushing, scalp micropigmentation, and scar camouflage. Our skilled artists deliver natural yet stunning, long-lasting results, which will save you time and boost your confidence. Visit our website and our reviews online. Book a free consultation and step into a world of effortless beauty.
Do you want free internet forever? You got it. Really? We mean it. Spectrum is offering free fiber-powered internet forever. Want it? Just call this number and switch 4 mobile lines to Spectrum for a lifetime of internet you never pay for. Not trial. It's an unprecedented offer. So we'll say it again. Fiber-powered internet forever. Have you called him? Because your internet is forever. This ad ends. Now.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting, NASCAR Beloved and all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoy today's podcast.
Busy day for Paperclip starts to practice and qualifying for the Xfinity and Cup Series, followed by the final race in the round of 8 for the Xfinity Series. On-track activity begins at 1 Eastern on the CW app. And the guys sitting to my right will be in the race car, cup practice, and qualifying. Excited for the weekend, Brad? Just 2 races to go on the season.
I love Martinsville. This is always one of the best races of the year. Long race, Cup Series race, 500 laps. Feels like 1,000. It's a good one. Can't miss NASCAR race.
Do you keep those clocks wound up all the time that you've got? Do you let them die down?
You know, I've got 2 as a driver, 1 as an owner, and they're hard to keep up with. But you know he's having a hard time keeping up with his truck right now. Actually, speaking of that, is Time Majeski. I think I have some audio on it, some of Roxy's face.
Yeah, we got pretty tough here. I can't give it to them. Pedal at all. Back, but it goes so far. It takes about 5 times to get it.
Yeah, that's not something that you want to have happen. And what he's referencing is when those brakes start to go soft, you got to hit the pedal that many times before you have a solid pedal going into the corner to slow it down. Now, the good news is right now, typically that comes from heating the brakes. So these yellow flags are good for Time Majeski, but let's keep an eye on that. If we get a long run here when we go back green, but we saw him fading just a little bit, and now we know why right before the yellow flag came out. And I know we thought maybe he was being a little cautious because he was good in the point situation, but this could be something that builds as the race goes.
So, unfortunately for Ty, that way laps left, it sounds like he's able to still get a pedal. He just has to work really hard for it.
And I like the calmness out of Ty. That's an experienced veteran that has been on a short track.
I think they're going through the choose rule now. The choose cone now.
Take those tires, he pitted from the gate. The restart 22nd here. Good move, guys.
It's a fine move. The only question I've got is I would have liked to have done it on the previous yellow. It was apparent that he probably wasn't in a position.
Did they do the choose cone?
He could have at least made up a few spots.
Yes, they did.
5 or 6 more positions right now, so we'll have to see if it works out.
A lot of carnage here to make his way.
All right. Now it's gonna get interesting because Brent Cruz has got Chandler Smith, Corey Heim, Lane Riggs, and Kenny Huntington all over him. If he wants to get his first win in the trucks, he's gonna have to defend. Green flag, dead even on the jump. And Cruz looks as though trying to clear Chandler Smith. Yes, he does. And here comes Corey Heim to the inside of Chandler. He moves him out of the way. Heim goes to the inside. Chandler Smith trying to fight back. And it looks as though Heim clears Chandler Smith. Now Heim is going to try to set his sights on the leader, which is his teammate he's chasing.
Laps
36 laps to go. He's got time to try to catch his teammate. And for Brent Cruz, Bailey Curry smoking in the 45. Easily brings that truck down to pit lane. So no harm, no foul. We stay green. The same with Daniel Hemrick. Daniel Hemrick. This was not Hemrick's night. Daniel Hemrick just did not have the night that he was planning to have tonight. After the stack up on one restart that damaged his truck, he's been having problems ever since. So tonight was not Hemrick's night, and he's eliminated from the playoffs. The gap is 1.2 seconds from Brent Cruz to Corey Heim. Meanwhile, on board with Caden Honeycutt, he's all over the back bumper of Lane Riggs. Every position matters from this point forwards, as these drivers are fighting for 3 spots. Corey Heim, he's already advanced into the final 4, but for the final 3 spots, the chips are down in the final 30 laps from this point forwards. Here comes Honeycutt all over the back bumper of the 34 of Lane Riggs. Honeycutt all over the back bumper of Lane Riggs. Richard, how do you feel about Jesse Love returning? I feel very confident since our cars are the best out there. Colin, can we save those jokes for the Cup Series on Sunday? Can we save that for Sunday, please? Whoa! Here comes Tyler Ankrum to the inside of Connor Jones. He wants that 1 point. He's trying to get it. Oh, jeez. And Daniel Hemrick out of the truck. He's done for the night and for the championship. Oh, he puts the bumper. Ankrum puts the bumper to the 41, trying to go to the inside. Oh, not quite there yet. Here, Connor Jones is fighting with all his might. Remember, that's 1 spot. That's 1 point if Ankrum can get by the 41. Oh, contact! Ankrum washes off the racetrack. That cost him some time to try to get by Connor Jones. Not quite. And he's all over the back bumper of Connor Mosack now. He's fallen to the clutches of Connor Mosack now. Toy, don't get yourself in trouble on Sunday. I won't, Grandpa. Yeah, Tyler Ankrum, he is pushing for all what it's worth right now, trying to get to Connor Jones to get one position. But even if he gets by Connor Jones, it's a big gap from Connor Jones to Corey LaJoy. Oh, and around goes Connor Mosack, hard into the wall. He backs it.
You can see that coming though. The Bulls were coming to eat all the faster tires. Someone's going to get 8. Fortunately, it's Connor Rosak.
So that's the night caution on the night.
Now what do you do? Now what do you do?
You can't afford to lose any positions. And obviously you're not pitting at this point, so Tyler Ankram's going to have to just get up on the wheel and take the bull by the horn, essentially.
Absolutely. We'll go green probably here with about 15 laps to go. There's 21 now. This caution will probably be a 5 or 6 lap caution. So it won't be a terribly long time to go, to your point, Reed. But he's in trouble. Yes. Yeah. This is not the spot he wants to be at.
Let's listen to Tyler Ankram's radio.
While we were talking to Daniel Hemrick and Amanda was talking to Daniel Hemrick, you saw them get side by side, and Tyler was trying to complete that pass. They leaned on each other quite a bit through the corner right there with that side by side battle. When you're racing for points and racing for an opportunity to win a championship, you get frustrated really quick with guys. And not that the 41 of Connor Jones was doing anything wrong. He's outrunning his race as well. It just, you get even more frustrated as that playoff driver.
You know, he's just here to go for a win in the race. He's a part-timer. Points don't matter to him at this point, but they do for the 18.
Absolutely. He's not doing anything wrong. He's just running his race to your point. And, if you're Tyler Ankram, I have so much on the line. We give him a break. But that's not what racing is.
Yeah, now what do you do?
We're supposed to be racing each other for every point, every position, every lap.
Well, start your Saturday strong as resurgent UCLA takes on number 2 Indiana. And it's a big 12 clash between 11th ranked BYU and Iowa State. Well, it starts with Big Noon Saturday. Only about Indiana. How about those Hoosiers?
Your Indiana teams are having a good year, Jamie. It's very impressive. It'll be a great game tomorrow on Fox at noon.
The Pacers, we almost won the championship last year. The Fever did great. It's good to be an Indiana fan. And even Chase Briscoe, a Hoosier, punching his ticket to the championship for. You know, it's
a couple weeks.
a big state.
There's so many wagons to jump on if you're from Indiana right now. How do you pick one?
I'll tell you, the wagon that I'm watching is the Kate Honeycutt wagon. 2 points back. Tyler Ankram is up against the ropes. What kind of move is Kate Honeycutt going to make here when we go back green? I'm curious what his mindset and mentality is. He could find himself in trouble and get over aggressive here and hand this to Tyler Ankram. This is a big moment.
Brad, he just needs to get up on the wheel like you've done twice before here in the Cup Series. Got a couple of those grandfather clocks. There he is.
Those were good days. I gotta say, Big M always was one of my favorite days in my entire career.
Yeah, I forgot Brad Keselowski has won at Martinsville not once but twice.
Your wife can't argue about that one, right? Other trucks can say no, put that in the office or somewhere else. How do you put it right out for everybody to see it?
That's a good one.
We're happy as always to have you, Brad, in the middle of your season. Joey Logano's been doing this as well. I know you guys have a lot on your plate this time of year, so we appreciate it.
This is awesome. You know what I love about calling the race? I get to see all these different camera angles, and for the people at home, there is so much action on this track in Martinsville. I don't even know how we know the show. They're just everywhere. As far as whoever, there's battles in 5th, 10th for the lead. This is just such an action-packed racetrack. Glad everybody's joining us.
It's Brad Keselowski, Regan Smith, I'm Jamie Montalvo, and I am Amanda Music, all with you here as we take a look back at the start of this race that pleased to lane race myself.
Yeah, this affected a number of the playoff competitors. You see here, contact for Norman, it was 3 wide, it was 2 wide, it gets turned around just a little bit there, and number now.
Yeah, Daniel Hemrick was just getting beaten, battered all over the place.
This moment
And Cruz done for the night, done for the championship as well. All right, they're doubled up once again. Now we got Tricon teammates Brent Cruz and Corey Heim, his teammate. What's going to happen now on this restart? Got Tricon Garage in row 1, then Front Row Motorsports in row 2. How will this play out? Restart zone, green flag. Dead even on the jump. Oh, Corey Heim hanging tough around the outside of his teammate. Brent Cruz trying to stay with him. Oh, he pushed him off the racetrack. Here goes Cruz fighting back on the inside, trying to stay with him. He's got the preferred line entering turns 1 and 2. Another yellow? For what? For what? What was the yellow for? Huh? It's showing Bailey Curry. Oh, what was it for?
To his teammate, Corey Heim. All right, so 10th caution.
Corey Heim set the lead through this sequence.
What was? Can we at least see what the yellow was for? I'm confused. We know it's for Bailey Curry, but what happened to him?
Chiefs to these playoff bubble drivers is going to have to be every spot you can, take everything you can get no matter what.
One of the things I'm really curious about this next restart, Lane Riggs, he's positioned in P5. He's in a spot to where he can make a very aggressive move. He only needs one position. He has one of those trucks as his teammate.
That's what I want to know, Colin. Why is there no replay? They say the yellow's for Bailey Curry, but what happened to him?
Much needed positions, and that has him right now above the cut line by just 1 point over Lane Riggs, who is 2 trucks behind him.
As we look at the left side of the screen, right hand figure took those tires and he was coming through the field at a pretty good clip for a moment there. And unfortunately, as we see the trues about to happen right now,
I guess not. I guess we'll never know. Pfft, typical Fox. Typical Fox. Not showing us what happened to Bailey Curry. Typical. That just potentially screwed Brent Cruz again out of his first career win in the trucks. Got screwed out of the trucks win at the Roval a couple weeks ago. Now he might get screwed out of it again tonight at Martinsville. Wow. Well, this just turned this race on its head. Now it's Heim, Honeycutt, Cruz, Chandler Smith, and Lane Riggs, the top 5. Here we go again. Green flag back in the air, and Heim gets a great launch. Heim just got a great launch off that restart. Yeah, Brent Cruz Brent Cruz tried. Now he's falling back. Oh, Chandler Smith on the bumper of Brent Cruz. Nose to tail, bumper to bumper. Oh man, someone just hit the wall hard. That's his time. Looks like it's Time Majeski. Oh, again, bumper to bumper as Corey LaJoie's now muscling his way past Tanner Gray. And it might be over for Lane Riggs after winning multiple times this season. It might be coming down to the wire. Whoa! Ha! Eat that, Connor Jones. Eat that, Connor Jones. Dawson's son also involved.
Completely changed the complexion of this race. Dave Honeycutt gave that extra spot. +2 on the restart. Then, of course, Time Majeski losing 3 or 4 spots here.
There's Majeski just 1 point above. Let's take a look at that contact. Time Majeski there outside in the 98.
You can see this truck is bouncing. It just went right up the racetrack. That was
And the hole just got squeezed. And Dawson's son had Jake Garcia all over the back bumper of him.
And I'm sure that we've seen that truck do that all night long, and that's a little bit odd. So we'll have to keep an eye on what's going on there to cause that.
Why getting hit contact with the wall? Maybe 1 lap earlier. I wonder if it damaged the suspension on that truck. It didn't look right.
There's nothing Jones could do. Still, I know, but still, that prick shouldn't be racing in any race car.
See the left front damage right here. Like Ty said, it looked like it was coming from the right front.
And I don't think that left front, it's not even rubbing, so I don't think that's anything. And imagine he says
That's where he got in the wall right here off of turn 2.
Oh, that's hard contact with the outside wall from Majeski. That's hard contact. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Restart with the great white checker just to finish it all off here. Lane Riggs 1 point back. He's got his teammate around him.
Todd.
Yeah, Jamie, the guys in the booth hit it right on the money. They talked about the front of Ty's truck bouncing. Well, earlier in the race, Ty complained about it. He told his crew,
Right.
exactly like it was in the spring. It's got that same bounce. So spot on, guys.
Yeah, and the unfortunate thing right now for Ty is, there's no more pit stops. You got 2 laps to go, and he's just going to have to find a way to wheel that truck around the corner for these last 2 laps. And, right now he's 1 to the good. So can he find a way? And I guess where I'm scratching my head a little bit. Somebody's 2 laps. But do you take
Yep,
the inside? Do you
2
take the
laps.
outside, knowing that,
Yep, overtime. Oh my.
based on that?
All right, guys, it's going to be our first attempt here at NASCAR overtime. As the leaders.
Yeah, they're coming back around for the choose rule.
The leader takes the white flag. The next flag will end the race, whether it's green or it's caution.
It's kind of a 4-way battle between
Mm-hmm.
52 King Honeycutt, Ty Majeski 98, and Lane Riggs 34. All of these guys are within 4 points of each other. So it will not take much for this drift to dramatically reshape based on what happens.
Just do not be stupid on this restart, guys. Do not be stupid. Please. Let this be one and done. That's all I need. one and done. That's all I need. So time, Honeycutt, Cruz, Smith, Riggs, Gray, LeJoy. Wait a minute, what? We're not going green this time by? I thought they were doing the choose rule. I guess not. Now they're getting the one to go signal. All right, tighten your belts, folks. Just let this be one and done. That's all I need. One and done. So time, Honeycutt, Cruz, Riggs, Smith, LeJoy, Gray, Majeski, and I think Ankrum and Brendan Queen, the top 10. Here we go, coming to the restart zone. Green, white, checker, here we go. Oh! That was a little squirrely on the restart, and Heim looks as though he is gone. He is gone off turn 2, clears both those guys. Yeah, it's pretty much over at this point. Brent Cruz side by side with Honeycutt, and here comes Lane Riggs to this side. White flag, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Oh, hang on with Cruz. Gets really sideways. 1 last opportunity for Lane Riggs. Will he get it? And it looks as though he's trying. But off turn 4, Corey Heim wins again at Martinsville. And didn't Lane Riggs get it? It's a tie. What? Huh? Wow. Jeez. Almost for Lane Riggs. Got to third, but he was too far back from Honeycutt. Just could not get to him.
It's very interesting though. Lane Riggs has been the second best truck more times than anybody else this year to Corey Heim. He's not competing for a championship after winning 3 times this season.
That 1 point difference. You talk about the first
Wow.
and the misshift on the restart.
That's all it took. 1 point. That's all it took. That's his 11th checkered flag of the season? My gosh. I so hope the announcement that for Sam Hunt Racing this weekend is that Corey Heim is in Xfinity Series. I so hope that that's the point. I so hope that's the case. He's too good for trucks at this point.
Majeski did just that last year, Brad. When the pressure was on him, he succeeded. He got the championship. Now he has a chance to defend it. Tyler Ankrum, that team. No kidding. Problems on the pit stop. He did everything he needed to do. Moving on. Championship, something he has not done. Maybe the only thing.
Great race too. Real quiet, smooth race.
Just the win stickers, Brad.
He'll take 1 more.
Well, the championship 4 is set. But nobody has more momentum than that kid right there, Corey Heim. Him. It's Heim. It's Heim time for the Championship 4. It's Heim time. It's Heim time for Phoenix next weekend. Yep, guys, the Championship 4 is set for the trucks. It's Heim time, Majeski, Ankrum, and Honeycutt. Those 4 will be battling for the championship. But as I said, nobody has more momentum than this kid right there, Corey Heim, who I think should be in Xfinity or Cup Series full time by now. And I so hope that Sam Hunt Racing, when they make that announcement this weekend, that Corey Heim will be going to Xfinity or O'Reilly Series in 2026. And as for Lane Riggs, so close, yet so far. Almost had it. He almost had it. At one point, well, they were tied, but Honeycutt had the tiebreaker thanks to his finishing position. That's all it took. That's all it took. You gave your all, Lane. That's all you can say. You gave it your all. You gave it your all, Lane Riggs. That's all you can say. And just come back, regroup, and try again next year. That's all you can say. Well, guys, that's it for the Truck Series. Now see you guys for Sunday for NASCAR Cup Series reaction from Martinsville Speedway for the Cup Series, where 6 drivers, Denny Hamlin and Chase Briscoe, have already advanced themselves into the Championship 4. So it's 6 drivers for 2 more spots in the Championship 4. Who gets it done? Hopefully it's anybody other than Mickey Logano. Please do not let Logano win his way into the Championship 4. Please do not let that be the case. Don't let that be the case for Sunday. I'll see you guys for Sunday. Have a good weekend, y'all. And I'll catch you Sunday. Peace out, y'all.